Hello everyone, long time no hear and see. I just wanted to put a quick tutorial together for you, just so you know how to use our new pathway, because I think this is the easiest way for you to uh, get through the assignments for the week instead of having our big clunky page in which you have to click a bunch of things. So this is what you'll see when you sign in. This is a student view. I left a little note for you down here at the bottom. I'm also going to attach this video down here in which you can see just how to go through exactly what you need to do for each week. So what I'll do is I'll put up each of the weeks along with the dates so that you know exactly what goes for what date. And I'll leave them open if you want to find them, and I'll show you how to find them in plans and resources as well. But really, all you have to do is click this little start button. And if you click that, it's going to take you right into what you need to do step by step for the week. It's going to ask you, depending on what it is, if you've completed it or not. But I have a survey at the end, which I'll show you, which is a quick click to say that you've done everything so I know to go back and check everything. So you'll see the first thing you have is a task in which you have to jump into a Padlet and answer. I have put security regulations on the Padlet, so you might not see everyone's right away, but as everyone starts to do the work and you click the thing at the end saying you've done it all, I'll start to go through and approve everyone's answers. You'll see more and more as the week goes along. Once you've completed the task, just click yes, because that gives me an idea that you completed the task. And then all you have to do is click go to the next resource. And what it will do is take you to the next page. All right, and in this page, you'll see there's a bunch of questions. Do you need to answer these questions to hand in to me? Not necessarily, but a good idea would be to keep a little notebook just so as you're going through some of these things, you can just jot down all the information that you need, because you're going to need some of that to answer the next question. All right, so you'll see that there's a song, a week in pictures, and then just a bunch of questions, leading questions that'll help you out with it, as well as this website. You don't have to go through every single person on this website, because there's a lot of people, but maybe find someone that you're not as familiar with. Click on that person, and then just say what type of impact they have and why you think it might be the greatest impact. When you click on the next resource, you're going to see that there's a short response. You're going to need all the evidence that you found on the previous page to answer this question. You can answer this directly in the assignment. If you want, you can upload a Word document, or if you're not familiar or comfortable with either, you can email me the answer. That's fine as well. I can upload it for you. If you need the text to be read aloud, just click on this immersive reader. It'll read the text for you. Anytime you see that with a response, you're going to have that immersive reader which will read text for you. All right. If you need to go back, obviously just click the back button and it will send you back to where you need to go. So once you're done with that, just submit it and then move on to the next one. Okay. And then this is going to be our reading for this week, which is two different readings. It's going to be two texts from the Triangle Factory Fire. So you'll see the texts, the page numbers, as well as a link to the online text. That's your same sign-in for everything else. All right, once you get in there, just go to the page numbers and begin reading. I've asked you to do some things before you read, which is viewing the video, and then some questions about the essential question and inspires people to take action, improve their world. All right, just to think about some things before you get into the readings. All right, and then I have some during reading activities. Some of them are things that you can do within the notebook. You can also just take notes in your own private notebook if you want as well. You don't necessarily have to use the online text. I'm not going to go in there and really make sure that you did everything, but that would really help you out as far as answering the questions that we're going to be working on for the end of the week. All right, so you can complete the chart that I have linked here, or you can create one on your own. You can create it in your notebook, you can draw it, you can create it online. However you want to do it, that's fine, okay? Because you'll see on the next resource, it's going to ask you to submit your organizer. However you want to do it, just make sure that it's submitted here. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable with submitting it here, you can email it to me as well. If you need to take a picture on your phone and you can't get it onto this, I gave you my phone number that I'm using for Google Voice. You can also text it to that number, okay? And then I can take it from my phone and put it there. If you have any questions about things, obviously you can email me. I'll be checking my email constantly over the course of the week, but you can also text or call that number. All right, that takes it directly to my phone, and then I can talk to you directly about any questions that you might have. All right, so after you submit that the next assignment is an objective summary. So an objective summary just means you're going to give a summary of the two texts, the topics, the main ideas, all the relevant information in the organization of facts. Does this have to be a two-page writing? No, it does not. All right, it's just an idea that you have a general conception of what the texts we're talking about. So it's a way for me to check that, one, you read the text, and two, that you fully comprehended the texts, okay? And obviously, just like everything else, you can answer the assignment right there for you. All right, so after you complete your objective summary, you'll see that there's a completion survey here. All you have to do is click Take Survey, and it's going to ask you, did you complete the assignments for this week? You click Yes. Once you click Finish, that gives me just a directive to go back and check your work to make sure that you have everything. All right, I'll go through, and once you have everything, I'll probably give you a thumbs up, or we can talk about it. If you don't have everything, you'll probably be hearing from me directly, just saying, hey, you missed this, maybe go back and check it. If you finish up everything early and you're still curious about this, all right, I provided a few other articles and some leading questions just for extra information, because this is a really interesting topic, especially as we get into times now in which people aren't working. You could see how unions changed a whole lot based on a tragedy that happened at the Triangle factory fire. Okay, so this is it for the week. There's really not much to it. Just follow this along. If you have questions, please ask me. That's why I provide you with this email and this phone number, okay? I'll be around all week to answer those questions. As far as grading is concerned, don't worry about anything as far as A, B, C, D, anything along those lines. Really, this is just a check for understanding. Did you get it? Did you complete everything? Did you do a nice job with it? I'm not looking for anything that's going to be 5 to 6 pages of work, okay? I really just want you to dig into the reading and just work through things at your own pace, okay? You have until this weekend to get through everything, and then next week you'll see, when we get into next week, I'll provide you with a new set of learning activities for the week after, okay? If you have questions, just let me know, and I hopefully will be hearing from a lot of you soon. All right, I hope you're safe. Take care.